Hi everybody, and welcome to Chair Assisted Yoga. I'm Gail, and before we get started, I want to let you know what you will need is a sturdy chair. A folding chair works great. Your kitchen chair will work. You just want to make sure it's on a non-skid surface. If you do have a flat surface that's not carpeted, you'll want to put down a mat just to make sure your chair doesn't move, because we want to consider safety. Grab a bottle of water and feel free to stop and drink whenever you want. Okay, we're going to get started. So let's find yourself in a comfortable seated position. Just pick the shoulders up and roll them back and down. Lengthen through the spine, grow tall through the crown of the head, and feel your bottom connected to the seat. Good posture. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the nose or the mouth, whatever is comfortable for you. And again, deep breath in. And exhale. And one more time, deep breath in, seeing if you can get that breath all the way down to the belly. And exhale, beautiful. Let's return to your natural breath now. We're going to bring some movement to the head and neck area. So taking a breath in. As you exhale, tilt your chin toward your chest. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhaling, chin to the chest. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, bring your head to rest back between your shoulders for a breath. And taking another breath in. And as you exhale, turn your chin toward one shoulder. And then inhale back to the center. And exhale, turning the chin to the other shoulder. And inhale back to the center. Exhaling, chin to the shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, chin to the shoulder. Inhale back to the center. And do this one more time in each direction. And allow your head to rest between the shoulders for a breath. Now taking another breath in. As you exhale, tilt your ear to your shoulder. And inhale back to the center. And exhale, tilting the ear to the other shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, tilt your ear to the shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, tilt opposite shoulder. Inhale back to the center. And doing this one more time in both directions. Remembering, don't take it too far. We're just loosening up the cervical area of the spine. Now let's tilt your ear to the shoulder. I want you to hold it there and take your opposite arm and just reach your fingertips down toward the floor and feel that stretch alongside the neck. Let's take a breath here. And as you exhale, bring the hand back to your thigh and the head back to the center. Now let's take your ear to the opposite shoulder, holding it there, and allow the opposite hand just to float towards the floor, reaching those fingertips down. And take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring the hand back to the thigh and the head back to the center. Beautiful. Let's take a deep breath in, float the arms up, reach. Interlace the fingers, stretch through the chest and the arms, reaching for the ceiling, and release the hands down to your knees. Now, if you're not already there, you want to be sitting at the edge of your chair, holding onto your kneecaps, and we're going to do our 6 movements of the spine. So let's take a breath in, and as you exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. And inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift and lengthen, shine that heart. And exhale, round. And inhale, lift, lengthen, shine the heart. And exhale, round. And inhale, lift and lengthen, shine the heart. Beautiful. Come back to your neutral posture. Now we're going to do our lateral movement of the spine. Take a breath in, inhale up. And as you exhale, bring one hand, hold on to the side of the chair, reach the opposite fingertips up and just lean over slightly. Inhale back and exhale down. Now other arm inhaling up. Exhale over. Inhale back and exhale down. And let's continue this move from side to side. Beautiful. And remember, as you're moving, don't go so far. You shouldn't be in any pain at any time. So these are just gentle movements. Again, just waking up the spine. And down one more time, opposite side. Take it over, center, and down. Beautiful. Now let's inhale, one thumb up, and you want the shoulder and the wrist to be in alignment, and set your gaze on your thumb. Now take a breath in, and as you exhale, cross the thumb over the midline of the body and follow the thumb with your gaze. Open up as you inhale, still following that thumb, and exhale, cross. So we're doing a gentle spinal twist. Make sure you keep your gaze on that thumb. And let's cross. And we're gonna hold it on the opposite side. Let's drop the hand to the opposite thigh. Roll your shoulder back, lengthen through the spine, grow tall through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring it back to center. Beautiful. Now let's take the other thumb up again, only to shoulder height. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, cross the midline of the body, following the thumb with your gaze, and open it up on the inhale. And exhale as you cross. So just rotating the torso very slightly, doing a gentle spinal twist. Cross, we're gonna hold it here, drop the hand to the outside of the thigh, lengthen through the spine, sit up nice and tall, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring the body back to the center, holding onto the knees once again, and let's just circle the rib cage. See if you can isolate the ribs, and do a little circle 3 times in one direction. Now let's go 3 times in the opposite direction. Beautiful. And hold it right here again, keeping that length in the spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale the arms halfway down and turn the palms up and take them back. And up and back. Beautiful. Up and back. Up and hold. Bring the fingertips to the shoulders. Let's squeeze it in and open up. Again, just stretching through the top of the back, moving through the shoulder joint a bit. Now bring those elbows forward and hold, and let's circle in one direction, and circle in the opposite direction. Lift those elbows up and press back. And again, lift and press. And one more time, lift and press. Let's bring the fingertips back to the shoulders. Extend the arms out in front. Turn the palms down. Flip the fingertips up toward the ceiling. Stretch those fingers. Now scratch, fist, and paw. Working through the joints in the hands. Scratch, fist, and paw. One more time. Stretch, scratch, fist, and paw. Give it a little knock. Good. Now rotate the wrist in one direction and rotate the wrist in the other direction. Let's reach it out, stretch, wiggle those fingers, and allow the arms to float down by your side. And just notice any streaming or tingling sensations you might feel. Take another breath in and exhale. Good. Placing your hands back on your thighs, we're going to hip walk it on the chair. So I want you to lift one hip and then the other, and just walk back on your chair, and then walk forward. And then back, just loosening up the joint in the hips, and forward. Good. One more time, back and forward. We're going to stay forward on your chair. Now let's pick up one knee, place your hands right below your knee on your shin, and just circle around three times in one direction, and now 3 times in the other direction. 2 and 3. Beautiful. Let's open and close. Again, continuing to work through the joint in the hip. Place your hands underneath your thigh and extend and pull the leg back. Extend and pull. You don't have to take it too high. And hold it out. Point and flex the foot. Beautiful. Let's rotate the foot in one direction. Now rotate in the other direction. And let's drop that heel right down to the floor. Again, lengthen through the spine. I want you to hold on to your chair. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, hinge from the crease in the hip as you fold it forward gently. Good. Again, shoulders are gliding down and back. You're lengthening through the crown of the head. Just feeling that nice stretch along the back of the leg. Now let's point your toe. And let's bring that foot right back. Okay, other leg. Let's lift the knee up, hands right below the knees on your shin. And let's circle 3 times in one direction. And now 3 times in the opposite direction. Good, now open and close. And let's change our hand placement and place our hands underneath the thigh and extend and pull back. And extend and back. And one more time, extend and back. Let's extend and hold and point and flex. Point and flex and point and flex. Rotate the ankle in one direction, rotate the ankle in the other direction, and let's drop the heel down to the floor. Beautiful. Sit up nice and tall, holding on to the chair. Lengthen through the spine. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, hinge from the crease in the hip. Feeling that nice stretch going all the way down the back of your leg. Beautiful, and let's sit it up tall and bring that foot back. Take a breath in and exhale. Okay, we're going to do our seated sun salutation. So let's inhale up, exhale, hands on the thighs, forward fold. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, shine the heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift one knee up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the other knee up. Exhale, fold. Now sweep those arms out in front. Lift, lengthen, and bring the hands to namaste or prayer position right in the center. We're going to do that 2 more times. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, one knee up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, the opposite knee up. Exhale, fold. And inhale, sweep the arms up. Pull that belly button into the spine. And hands to namaste. One last time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Shine that beautiful heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, one knee up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, the other knee up. Exhale, fold. And inhale, sweep both arms up. Stretch and bring the hands to namaste. Fabulous. Okay, we're going to transition now to a standing position. So I want you to put your hands on your thighs. Shift your weight forward. And then press and stand up. Okay, we're going to move behind your chair now. So you can move your chair slightly forward, holding on to the chair. I want you to step back with your left foot. Press the heel down and just hold it. Again, getting that stretch through the back of the leg. Now roll up on the ball of the foot and take it down. And again, roll up on the ball of the foot and take it down. And one more time, up on the ball of the foot. Now see if you can hold it here and release your opposite arm up. And if this feels okay for you, can bring the other arm up. This helps work that balance, stretching up through the groin area. And release both hands down. Beautiful. And let's press off the foot and take it forward. Now let's take the opposite foot back. Press the heel down. Let's get that nice stretch going along the back of the leg first. And now let's roll up on the ball of the foot and take it down. And again, up on the ball of the foot and take it down. And one more time, up on the ball of the foot and take it down. Let's come up on the ball of the foot and hold. See if we can work on balance a little bit. Release one arm. And if you feel stable and it's safe for you, you can release the other arm up. Again, listen to your body. Remember, this is your practice, so you do what works for you. And release both hands down to the chair and take it forward. Beautiful. Let's take a deep breath in. And exhale. Good. And we're going to work those back muscles a little bit. So I want you to point your left toe back and bring the left arm up. Good. Now let's lift that left toe up off of the floor and just reach. Sorry, there's a bug going in my eye. All right, and reach, just working those little muscles up and down the vertebral column. Beautiful, and we're gonna switch sides. Let's point the right toe back now. Reach the left arm up, and if it feels okay for you, lift that right toe up off of the floor and just reach. Reach, feel those little muscles engaging. This is great for working on posture. And release, fabulous. I want you to step back to a kind of an inverted V. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, round the back, and then inhale, roll the shoulders back, tilt the tailbone up. And exhale, round. Inhale, lift, tilt the tailbone up. Exhale, round. And inhale, lift, tilting the tailbone up. Fabulous. Let's walk it forward. So now we're going to do our standing sun salutation. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let's step back with the left foot. Good. Now step back with the right foot. Shift the weight forward slightly. Good. This is our modified plank pose. We're just holding on to it briefly. Again, if you need to come out of it, that's fine. And now step forward with one foot and then the other. Take a deep breath in. And hands come to namaste. Now let's inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now step back with your right foot. Beautiful. And step back with your left foot. You're up on the balls of the feet as you shift the weight slightly forward. Keep the navel tight to the spine. Working those core muscles a little bit. And again, if you need to come out of this posture, that's fine. Remember, it's your class. Now step forward with one foot and then the other. Take a deep breath in and hands come to namaste. Beautiful. We're going to go into Veerabhadrasana 1 or Warrior 1. So let's breathe in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back with your left foot. Turn it out about 45 degrees. And you want your feet hip distance apart. So you want to be able to square your hips to the back of your chair, just like your hip bones were headlights. Bend that right knee. Make sure it's tracking toward the baby toe. It's over the ankle. Shoulders over top of hips. And if you can, one arm up or both arms up. So you choose where you'd like to be. And we're going to butterfly the arms. So take a breath in. And as you exhale, fold slightly forward. And inhale, draw that breath back in. Beautiful. 2 more times. Exhale and inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Fabulous. Hold it right here. Now I want you to lift that left heel up. Pivot the foot so that both toes are pointed forward. Beautiful. And press off the ball of the foot and bring it forward. Deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Now let's step back with the right foot. Turn it out 45 degrees. Coming into Veerabhadrasana 1. And again, do a postural check. Make sure that the shoulders are over top of the hips and the hip bones are facing forward. So we all are built differently, so you may have to spread your legs a little bit more. That's fine. Remember, you do what's good for your body. Just make sure the knee is tracking toward the baby toe, that left knee. You can lift one arm or both arms. Relax the shoulders. Let's take a breath in and exhale, fold. And inhale, lift, pressing off that left foot. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. And inhale, lift. Fabulous. Now let's lift that right heel up. Pivot the foot. Both toes pointed forward. And press off the ball of the foot. And bring it back to center. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Great, just take a minute to shake your legs out. Got something to drink if you need to, okay? So we're just gonna do a couple of more standing postures. We're gonna do some balance work. So first we're going to do our warrior 2. So let's take a breath in and exhale. Hold on to your chair, take that left foot back, turn it out 45 degrees. Right toe comes up by the right side of your chair. Okay, now I want you to reach forward with those left fingertips and draw a big circle on the ceiling, opening up through the chest, and let's take the right fingertips and face it forward. And again, look down at that knee. Make sure your right knee is tracking towards your baby toe and that right thigh is opened up. We're gonna drop the left arm and we're gonna circle for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. Let's take that left hand, grab onto the hip, turn the right palm up, reach up to the sky or the ceiling. Beautiful. Now let's cartwheel the arms around, holding on to the chair. Take your left hand and open up the rib cage. Spiral the rib cage open. And if you wish, you can take those left fingertips up to the ceiling. And stretch. And release. Beautiful. Now let's straighten out that right knee. So the right leg was bent. We're straightening out. We're going to take the left foot and just bring it in just a little bit. And push that left hip out. And as you push the left hip out, bring the right shoulder down. So you're going to feel a nice stretch on the inner thigh of that right leg. So again, if you can look over towards your left, that'll be perfect. I know you're trying to look at the video, which is hard to look in 2 different directions at the same time, and that's okay. I just want you to be safe. If you wish, again, you can bring your arm up and just really feel that stretch along the hip and the legs and the arm. And release, bringing the hand back to the hip, body back to the center. Let's turn the torso so you're facing the chair. And again, keeping that right leg straight, take a breath in. And as you exhale, hinge it forward. We're going into an intense leg stretch over that right thigh. You can place your hands on the back of the chair, or you can place your hands on the seat of the chair. Okay? Doing what works for you. Beautiful. Now let's bring it back up. Lift that left heel up, pivot the foot, and press it forward. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Now let's take that right foot back, turning it out 45 degrees. Left toe up by the left side of your chair. Shoulders back, navel tight to the spine. Reach forward with that right arm. And big circle on your ceiling. Open it up. Opening the entire body out to the right side. Release the left hand, reaching toward me. Now let's drop the right arm and circle for 4 and 3. Once again, working through that shoulder joint. And 2 and 1. Grab onto your hip with your right hand. Turn the left palm up and reach for the ceiling. Nice stretch along that left side of the body. And let's cartwheel the arms around now, holding onto the back of the chair. Take your right hand, spiral the ribcage open, and you can keep your hand on your hip, or you can raise the fingertips up to the ceiling. Again, do what works for you. And release. Hand comes back down to the hip. Let's bring your body back up and straighten out that left leg now. Push the right hip back to the back of your mat as you bring the left shoulder down by your chair. Opening up the ribs, keeping it spiraled open. We're now in triangle pose. Getting a nice total body stretch here. Raising the right hand if that's appropriate for your body. Beautiful. And release. Right hand comes down to the hip. Press yourself up. Take a short step in. Let's rotate the torso so that your body is facing the chair. Taking another breath in. And as you exhale, press the hips to the back of your mat as you come into an intense leg stretch over the left thigh. So you can hold your arms folded across the back of your chair if you wish. You can place them on the seat of the chair. Again, it's going to depend on the kind of chair you have and what's most comfortable for you. So let's take one more breath here. And release. Beautiful. Let's come on up. And lift that back heel up, pivot the foot, and step it forward. Okay, we're going to do some balance work before we sit back down in the chair. So I want you to take your chair to the right side of your mat. Stand beside your chair and hold on to it. Shift your weight over into your right foot, making sure that right knee stays soft. You don't want to lock out your joint. Let's point the left toe forward. Okay, again, find that length through the spine, so grow tall through the crown of the head. Make sure that right foot is grounded. And we're going to lift the left knee up. Coming into Heron Pose. Let's take the left arm out. Now you can stay here. If you wish, you can release both arms. So you do, again, what works for you. Just coming into Heron Pose, working on a little bit of balance here. And release. Beautiful. Now shake out that right leg, that supporting leg. So we're going to do one more posture while we're on this side, and that's tree pose. So let's shift our weight into the right foot once again. Now take your left heel to the inner part of your lower leg. If you'd like to lift your toe up off the floor, you can place your foot on the inner part of your lower leg, right below the knee, okay? What you never want to do is put any pressure up here on the knee. So you never want to put pressure on the joint. So it needs to be below the knee, or if some of you are feeling very adventurous, it can be above the knee. I'm not feeling adventurous today, so I'm going to keep it below the knee. So you can hold on to the chair. Again, lengthen through the spine. So imagine that right foot as being the root of the tree, grounded into the earth. And then your head is flowing up toward the sky. And we're going to allow the branches to grow. Our arms are the branches. So strengthen the core. Again, you can continue to hold on to the chair. If you wish to try it without holding on, you can. Just make sure that that chair is right next to you and you can easily grab it at any time. Let's take one more breath here and release. Beautiful. Shake the legs out a little bit. And we're going to pick up the chair and just move it to the other side. So you want to make sure that two legs of your chair are always on the mat, okay? Especially if you are on a surface, like a linoleum surface or a wood surface. You don't want that chair to slide on you. Okay, so let's shift the weight over into the left foot, keeping that left knee soft. Should have a little bit of balance there in that joint. Point the right toe forward. Beautiful. Now let's lift that right knee up and extend the right arm out. And here again, if you wish to release both arms, you can, or you can continue to hold on to the chair. Okay? Listen to what works for you. Some days are really good at balance, and other days you just may feel a little off at balance, and that's completely normal. A lot of our balance issues have to do with our hormones. So remember, we practice yoga without judgment. We just notice what's going on with the body at any particular time. Now let's release. Shake the leg out, and we're going to come into our tree pose. So again, shifting the weight over into the left foot. We're going to take that right heel to the inner part of the left leg. You can keep the right toe on the floor, and that's fine. Perhaps you'll want to keep the toe on the floor and lift both arms up this time. So imagine that left foot being grounded into the earth as roots are into the earth. Okay? Allow the branches to grow up. And if you wish, both branches. And let's just take a couple of breaths here, working on balance, working on stability. Beautiful. And release. Coming back down. And let's shake out those legs. Now let's bring your chair back to the center on, and we're going to sit down. Okay, I want you to sit at the edge of your chair, and we're going to go into our boat pose, but we're going to do it dynamically. So we're going to move through this posture, and there are a couple ways in which you can do this. You can place your hands on your thighs, you can cross your arms in front of you, or you can reach your fingertips forward. Okay, this is going to be the most challenging, and this will be the easiest. So you choose where you'd like to be, and I'm going to demonstrate all three as we do this, so that you can watch along. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, relax the body. Now inhale, go back, and just tap the top of your chair with the top of your back, and exhale forward. Beautiful. Inhale back, and exhale forward, and inhale back, and exhale forward. Now we're going to go back and hold, so you choose where you'd like to have your arms. Let's inhale back and exhale, and take a couple of breaths here in this modified boat pose. Now if you want to make it a little more challenging, you can lift your heels up off the floor, or you can lift one knee up, you can lift the other knee up. Okay, again, doing what works for you. Keep your chin slightly tucked to take pressure off the cervical area of the spine. Let's take one more breath here. And exhale as you bring it forward, and relax those hands. Fabulous. Now, I want you to sit back in your chair. And this is kind of the dessert of the practice. So this is what we do our practice for. We wait for this nice deep relaxation at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead you through the relaxation, and then after the video, if you choose to continue to stay in the relaxation, that's totally fine. Just take your time and just be in that meditative state as long as you like. It's very good for you. Meditation is an excellent way to reduce stress, reduce blood pressure, and just give you an overall sense of well-being. So I invite you to stay beyond the video. So let's start by taking a deep breath in and release. I want you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. And remember, you just have to listen to the sound of my voice for this. So we're going to begin to relax the body from head to toe. So as you breathe in, imagine this breath of relaxation coming in through the crown of the head. And as it does, feel the head and neck area begin to relax. Notice the facial features as they soften. Notice as the bones of the head become heavy. And the head just seems to sink in between the shoulders. Now following that breath down the sides of the neck and across the tops of the shoulders. And just noticing the shoulders as they sink down and back. Now let's follow the breath down the length of each arm, around the upper arms, the elbows, the lower arms, the wrist, the fingers. Notice the arms become heavy as the muscles relax and the arms just kind of melt into your lap. Now taking another breath in and feeling the breath enter into the torso, surrounding the chest, surrounding the ribs, and just making its way as a ribbon all the way down the torso, releasing all of the bones and the muscles. Now following that breath as it moves down into the hips, and just feel the heaviness of the torso sink into the chair as the torso and the hips become relaxed. Let's follow the breath down the length of each leg, around the thighs, the knees, the lower legs, the ankles, the feet, and the toes. Feeling the bones of the legs become heavy as the muscles of the legs begin to soften. And taking another breath in, and as you exhale, just let go of the entire body and feel it relax. And as the body is relaxed, allow the mind to also release and relax. Any thoughts that come into the consciousness, allow them to float away as if they were on clouds. You can always revisit them later. Take this time for yourself. Focus on your breathing as you breathe in and breathe out, allowing yourself this time in this space for deep relaxation.